Hey, hi everyone. This is Analytica Hub. Welcome to Analytica Hub. This is my first video that I'm recording for this channel. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what is customer analytics, why it is important, how our organization using customer analytics to leverage different business advantages. So I will try to break this topic into smaller parts, and will try to explain you all those moving levers in a very intuitive way so that you get to understand this entire domain of customer analytics. So first of all, what are the companies which are using customer analytics? So you will find that the companies across different business domains, different verticals, different industries have been using customer analytics in order to understand their customers, in order to understand what their customer behavior is, to understand the patterns from the data set and use them to target new customers or maybe uh, retain their existing customers. So, some of the most common companies which are using customer analytics are Marriott Hotels. This is one of the largest hotel chain. Amazon, everybody knows about Amazon. No need to explain that. And Walmart. Walmart is one of the largest supermarket chain in the world. Now, for what the companies are using customer analytics? Customer analytics helps the companies in order to acquire new customers, to retain the existing customers, and to drive the personalized customer experience. Now, how does the company use customer analytics to acquire new customers? So, in order to acquire new customers, the company has to run marketing campaign, and to run those marketing campaign, they first should have an understanding of how their customers actually look like, and in order to understand that, they need to create segments within their existing customer base, and then uh, find the similar segments, right, and then target those segments. So analytics helps the companies to create these micro segments in order to target them through marketing recommendations or through personalized campaigns, right? And analytics not just helps the companies to run marketing campaigns, but also manage those campaigns by analyzing the uh, efficacy of those campaigns, how those campaigns are actually performing, and and also tweaking those campaigns to get the maximum output. The third important way, especially for those companies which have multiple platforms, channels through which they acquire their customer base, is cross-channel marketing. You can have one customer using one of your product, but what if you want that customer to use some other product within your organization? Definitely, in that case, you can leverage cross-channel marketing, which can help you to uh, to shift the customer, not just shift, but to make customer who is using one of the product to also use another product. So the next is customer retention. Customer retention is about retaining your existing customer base, and that is very crucial because a loyal customer can give you more than 80 to 90% of the revenue when you compare it with a new customer. That is why the companies are using analytics to understand how can they retain their customer base. And in order to retain their customer base, one of the uh, you know thing that companies do is use RFM analysis and then estimate the lifetime value of their customers. RFM stands for recency, frequency, and monetary. Recency is basically the last time when the customer has visited your website or interacted with the product. Frequency is the number of times the customer has interacted with your product, and monetary is basically the amount of purchase which the customer has done for the product. And you can use this RFM analysis to find the most preferred segment, that is the customer which stands high on recency, frequency, and monetary, is going to be the most valuable customer for your organization, and that is why it is going to have the highest LTV value. So analytics can help you understand these or maybe estimate these LTV values and accordingly prioritize your efforts. Churn prediction model is one of the another most important model which is used to understand which customer is going to leave your, you know, is going to stop using your product, and you can uh, intervene in the right moment to uh, you know push marketing campaigns or push marketing emails to retain those customers before they actually churn out. And optimal attribution model, this is another important piece to make the customer retention and is part of most of the company's strategy. Personalized customer experience. So this is about making the very hyper personalized recommendations to the customers so that they are able to uh, you know so this leads to higher conversion rate. And with the help of analytics, you can build recommender systems which can help you to create these hyper personalized recommendations, right? And this is not just about product recommendations, but you can also have very personalized campaigns, right? And these campaigns can lead to very high purchase rate also. Then you can also have personalized product discount based on the interest of the customer, based on the preferences. You can have these product discounts which are very personalized, and this you can use to upsell, cross sell, and all of that, right? So these were in brief the major verticals where the companies are using customer analytics to drive their interventions. Now I will talk about the process that is involved as part of this customer analytics. So customer analytics is a very scientific process to to uh, acquire new customers, retain customers, and run these campaigns, right? So in customer analytics, the first important step is to collect the data, right? So data collection is the first step, which involves the gathering of data from multiple sources. And then you have the data analysis, which is basically running analysis on top of that data, which also involves integrating the data from multiple sources. And then on the cleaned up or refined data, you build models. These can be machine learning models, clustering models, prediction models, right? Predictive models, those kind of models. And then you use those models to build visualizations or drive business insights or customer insights, right? So in a company, the data for the customers can come from different sources. You can have CRM systems where the transaction data is stored. Then there can be a website, like e-commerce website for an e-commerce player, or they can be an mobile app, right? So from there you can get the user behavior data, and also the product uses data, right? And then you have customer reviews, and uh, if your platform is on multiple social media channels, then you also have the interaction of your customers with with your social media platforms. So this is how you collect the data from multiple sources, and then what you do is you integrate data from these sources, uh, and then use different tools like Adobe Analytics, IBM Watson Customer Experience Analytics, or Google Analytics 360-degree tool to run various data analysis. Then comes the model building. So there can be different models like predictive models. Segmentation is something which you can do by using clustering. Then you run pattern recognition models to understand the behavior of the customers. And recommender system is again a very common use case here. which is used for recommending the product or placing the right marketing campaign. And once you have these models in place, right, you can use these models to drive different business outcomes. It can be, recognizing the purchase pattern, right? You can have targeted marketing campaigns. You can have, optimal product pricing by running the pricing models. Then inventory planning is also one of the thing which you can do if you have a 360-degree view of your customer base. Then customer relationship management is something which you can do by having by having a good understanding of how your customer perceive your product by mining through their reviews or feedback or other interactions. So this is about the process that the customer analytics has to go through in order to get the maximum outcomes from the by using analytics on the customer's data. Now I would like to end this discussion by quoting one of the line from a McKinsey report, right? So McKinsey uh, estimates that businesses that use customer analytics have 2.6 times more chances to have a significantly higher ROI and 3 times more likely to see above average revenue growth than their rivals. This clearly states that how important customer analytics is as a field and why it is very important for organizations to start, you know, investing in the customer analytics and make the best use of it to drive different business outcomes. Yeah, so this is it about customer analytics. I have tried my best to go through this, but I I can understand that there can be some questions which you might have after watching this video. Please do mention those questions in the comment, and I will try my best to answer those questions. Uh, yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video.